आप दोनों को बहुत बहुत बधाई। रवि, मैं संजीव, नवभारत टाइम्स से, और अजिंक्य। रवि, अब आपके कंट्रीब्यूशन का बहुत कम मेंशन होता है, जिक्र होता है। और आप इतने साल से टीम के साथ हैं, बट प्लेयर्स की चर्चा होती है, बट जब आलोचना होती है तो आपकी बहुत होती है, आपकी तारीफ कम होती है। और हम जानते हैं कि आप कुछ वन लाइनर्स बोलते हैं टीम को इनकरेज करने के लिए। जैसा अभी हमने एक सुना था कि आपने बोला था कि अ, भाड़ में जाए पिच, हमें यहाँ पे 20 विकेट चाहिए और जीतना है। तो कुछ उसके बारे में बताएंगे, ऐसा क्या आपने कुछ कहा था टीम के लिए? और दूसरा, अजिंक्य से वही सवाल पूछूंगा कि पूरी टीम तो एक तरफ है, बट कितना बड़ा कंट्रीब्यूशन रवि का होता है टीम को मोटिवेट करने में, फाइनल्स पॉइंट बताने में, और इस हिस्टोरिक विन में उनका कितना बड़ा कंट्रीब्यूशन है, उसके बारे में बताएं।
देख संजीव, कोच का काम होता है लड़कों को मेंटली प्रिपेयर करने के लिए। तो उनका जो माइंडसेट जो है, थॉट प्रोसेस जो है, वो क्लियर होना चाहिए। जास्ती कॉम्प्लिकेशन करने का कोई जरूरत नहीं। और अगर गेम सिंपल रखे और अगर आप बेसिक चीजों को अगर अटेंशन दें तो काफी काम हो सकता है। और कोच के बारे में, कोच ड्रेसिंग रूम में बैठते हैं, लड़कों बाहर जाके लड़ते हैं। और जैसा क्रिकेट वो लोग ने खेला है, कोई स्टेटमेंट करने का जरूरत नहीं, क्रिकेट बात करेगा।
आई थिंक रवि भाई का कंट्रीब्यूशन हमारे लिए बहुत मायने रखता है, स्पेशली जिस तरीके से उन्होंने हैंडल किया सभी को, जो जिस तरीके से सपोर्ट किया, इसी सीरीज में नहीं बट इससे पहले भी, जब हम 2018 में भी हम यहाँ पर जीते थे सीरीज, जिस तरीके से उन्होंने बैक किया था लड़कों को। और मुझे पर्सनली बहुत कुछ सीखने मिलता है उनसे। वो खुद कैप्टन रह चुके हैं, जब भी विराट भी साथ में होता है तो मैं जस्ट उनसे एक बैटिंग के बारे में या क्रिकेट के बारे में कुछ सीख सकता हूँ तो मैं सीखने की कोशिश करता हूँ। लेकिन जिस तरीके से उन्होंने बैक किया टीम को, मेरा जॉब बहुत आसान हो गया था। सो रियली हैट्स ऑफ टू हिम।
इस मैच में जो दिया हो आखिरी दिन में, कुछ आप मेंशन करना चाहेंगे? कोई एक लाइन जो टीम को मोटिवेट करने के लिए कहा हो? अजिंक्य, आप बताएं कुछ, टीम को किस तरह से लास्ट डे में उन्होंने कुछ क्या खास कहा? कोई
हम सिर्फ कहे कि देखो भाई, आज आखिरी दिन है टूर का, जब बाउंड्री लाइन जब क्रॉस करेंगे, ये इंडिया बैच जो है ये भूलना मत। आप खेल रहे हैं इंडिया के लिए, आज जान लगाओ। एक आखिरी दिन है, जान लगा के खेलो, उसके बाद जो होगा।
Can you just as the series wrapped up, there seemed to be lots of emotions there. Can you just go talk about the emotions, maybe, just after you went back? How emotional was it? And Ravi, have you ever seen a bunch of guys get possibly emotional, and rightfully so, because they've achieved something great?
I got emotional. I'm not someone who generally has tears in my eyes, but I had some real tears in my eyes, because this is unreal. What these guys have pulled off is, will go down in history as, one of the greatest series ever played. And when you look at the COVID situation and the spate of injuries and, all those things, when you take it into account, and then to show the stomach for a fight after being bowled out for 36 is unimaginable.
Yeah, I was emotional too. I mean, I still don't know what happened and still don't know how to describe this series victory. But yeah, credit to each and every individual. If you see especially after Adelaide Test match, everyone contributed. Guys who actually came into team, they all contributed. Credit to all the newcomers who actually chipped in. Rishabh, Nattu played his first Test match, bowled so well. Shardul Thakur played his second Test match, contributed with the bat and ball. Washington Sundar batted really well, bowled well in first innings. Pujara's contribution, I think everyone's contribution. Ashwin bowled well throughout the series. Unfortunately, got injured after third Test match, but yeah, I was really emotional too.
So my question,
yes, go on.
Yeah, my question is to Mr. Shastri, that would you consider the stint that you have spent as coach after the third Test to the beginning of the fourth Test, when you had to take those tough decisions? Is it the toughest phase of your coaching career with the Indian team? The decisions that you had to take, whether to play a Bumrah, Ashwin not fit, and everything that can go wrong went wrong. was the toughest 7 days, 3-4
This
days?
is the toughest tour ever. We are playing it in COVID times, in quarantine times, and with the multiple injuries you said. So nothing comes close to this. This surpasses all.
My question is to Ravi first. Coach, when the injury list kept growing, really, what were the thoughts in your mind? Can you just talk about behind the scenes, the conversations you had with Ajinkya or with Dr. Nitin Patel? Really, what was going on?
I mean, we were left with no choices. We had no one left in the squad when the final test started, and we had to play the guys who were there. I mean, if you look at the bowling attack that India beat Australia last time, there's not a single bowler playing in that last game. So it was important, to keep the self-belief going. And I think Ajinkya did a great job by being calm, composed, and taking everything in his stride. It's not easy, as a captain to go out with a bowling attack that's just 3 test matches old. It's no joke. But then to marshal the resources and keep everyone going, I thought was an outstanding achievement. And it's the self-belief that this team has. And, people think it's come overnight. It doesn't come overnight. It's a process that's taken 5-6 years. These boys have been playing with each other for 5-6 years. They've had tough tours, they've had losses, but what they've learned now is never to give up. Feeling defeated is one thing, but giving up is not in our vocabulary. And that this team has shown more than anything else. And you must give credit. He may not be here, Virat. He's back home in India, but his character, his personality, that stamp is there for everyone to see in this team as well. And then for Ajinkya to take over the way he did was simply unreal.
Ajinkya, to you, what did you tell the youngsters? I mean, it must be a tough. I mean, every time you hear of the growing injury list, you must be. What were the thoughts in your mind? I mean, could it get any worse?
No, it was really tough, especially after Adelaide Test match. But as Ravi Bhai said, that it was all about character for us, showing that fighting spirit on the field. We were not thinking too much about the result. We just wanted to play good cricket, and I thought credit to each and every individual. Not only players, but support staff as well. I mean, they did fantastic job. Our physios have kept each and every individual fit. I think they faced some tough times, but they were just smiling every time, and it was all about team effort. So yeah, it was. I think we shown that character and I think attitude on the field that helped us a lot.
Yes. So first question we've got on chat, that's from Prajakta. Both youngsters, Shubman and Washington, had a great tour. Few words for both of them.
Personally, I'm really happy for them, especially Shubman Gill. The way he batted from last 3 test matches was really good. I think he was really composed. He was really calm under pressure. Today everyone saw what he can do actually, and his 91 set us a game for us. Washington Sundar on his first test match, the way he handled, we know about his bowling, but as a batsman, the way he batted in first innings with Shardul Thakur was really good. So really happy for both of them. They have set the benchmark for themselves, and I'm sure they'll grow from here every match by match.
Yeah, hi. First of all, congratulations, Ravi and Rahane. Very, it's a great win. Well, the question is at any point in the chase, did we think about the draw? What was the mindset? Like, especially if you have to talk about Rishabh Pant when he went out, what was the message to him?
I think right from the very beginning, we had a chat, Jinx, myself, the support staff, and we said, let's play normal cricket. Just play your natural game. Don't try and manufacture something. Try and set the game up more than anything else. Take it session by session. And then if you get an opportunity towards the end, and if you have wickets in hand, then you can think, about going for it. But the innings Gill played really set the platform and the tone, because it was an outstanding innings for someone on his first tour of Australia on a bouncy Gabba track to take on the attack like the way he did. He got the momentum going. And then there was, Rishabh Pant. You can't change his style of play. In his mind, he was always chasing it. That one thing, he kept looking at the scoreboard. You knew he had some other ideas. Now, as far as this team is concerned, they just got stronger. Once they bounced back after 36, there was just a self-belief to refuse to take anything lying down. To counter punch at every given stage. And you notice that right through the series, there were times when Australia would be on top, but there would be a counter punch, and none bigger than that stand between Shardul Thakur and Washington Sundar. I think that really set up the test match. If there was one partnership or a counter punch that set it up for India, that was the one, because it brought India past 300 and the deficit was just 33.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Captain. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.